guys, this is my review for Season 9, Episode 23, Up in Smoke. Sorry if the lighting is a little weird, I rely a lot on natural light, and it's really cloudy and stormy today. First off, the bachelor party in this episode was the best scene of this episode. It was hilarious. Especially Palmer, between his "oh come on Leroy" and him running away when things got real, had me laughing out loud, and I don't lol often. Seriously, Brian Deason is such a gem. It pains me that he's not in every episode. I mean, he's been here since Season 1, and he's amazing. Come on. A few random things to address. I love Ryan. I don't know if she's evil or not, but I love her either way. As far as where her loyalties lie, she seemed just a little bit too chipper at the end of this episode. It made me kind of suspicious, but maybe that's just the way she is. As for the all-important Tiva, not too much in this episode, but that was okay. Unless you count Ziva and her amazing legs sitting behind Tony's desk at the end. And also to reiterate, Palmer is adorable. I laughed out loud when he was talking to Brina about getting a dragon tattoo. The gremlin with the dragon tattoo, anyone? So let's talk a little bit about Harper Deering. When he called MTAC, I wanted him to be just sitting there and like curling his mustache or like stroking a cat or something. And then later he just shows up at the Navy Yard and just sits on a bench and chills for a bit. I don't know if he's a great villain yet, but so far he's a good villain. Also, does anyone know what the mini boat is about? Because I feel like it should mean something, right? I just wish I had a better memory for NCIS because I just don't have the time to sit around and rewatch the episodes, but I just really wish that I could because I feel like I should just be able to make more connections to things. Like, we learned that Deering's really upset because his son died in an explosion and he blames the Navy and also Gibbs for some reason. I really hope that his motivation connects back to another episode. I wanted there to be a bigger reveal for this guy's motivation. I get a feeling there's something more to it, so I hope there's a big reveal for that something more in the finale. Also, was I the only one not surprised they didn't catch Deering in the end? This guy has been like 2 steps ahead of them the entire time, and they really think they're gonna catch him on something simple? Hey, this guy's pretty smart, but I bet he'd never think that we'd trace his phone using the information we found on the microchip he practically handed to us on a silver autopsy tray. As a viewer, I didn't really underestimate Harper Deering. So as sad as it was, for this episode at least, I really just didn't have any faith in the team as I watched them bumble around. He basically tricks them into investigating and catching a guy who's been embezzling from his company. He practically employed them. Good job, team. Finally, I liked the little twist at the end with Vance going missing. That, along with the guy getting shot in the parking garage, genuinely surprised me. However, Rocky Carroll has been like super absent in a lot of these episodes. I would have thought it would have been better to have just a short scene at the end of him getting abducted. It would have been more dramatic. It just doesn't make sense that the director of NCIS has been absent this much, especially when you consider what's going on. I mean, is like Rocky pregnant or something? Why isn't he on my screen? I don't know. Maybe it'll become clear in the finale. So my rating for this episode is 4 out of a possible 5 calf pows. It was good. Bachelor party, definitely gets it like an extra point, but it wasn't great. But let's talk about the promo. If by any chance you haven't seen it, just pause the video, link in the description for the promo. It's crazy. It looks like they're gonna blow up the Navy Yard. And can I just say, Abby fleeing the building with Bert is like so adorable. It's heartbreaking. There's no sign of a wedding in the promo or in the episode stills. Guys, what if they kill Palmer off before he gets married? Wouldn't that be so sad? Or in the end they go to a church not for a wedding, but for a funeral.